What's up, everybody? Welcome back to video number 3 of the Me First Challenge 3-part video series. You finally made it! Woo, 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 woo. Video number 3. This is the last one, so let's make it count. If you've been following along, just a quick recap. Video number 1, we revisited our past and wrote a letter to our past selves. And in video number 2, we analyzed our feelings in real time and began creating a mindfulness practice. And this video, we are going to teach you how to project your intentions into the future by way of goals based on the information that you know about yourself today. That is the whole reason why videos 1 and 2 are so important. You need to understand the past so that you can know why you respond and react and hold value to the things that you do in the present, so that knowing who you are in the present, you can set goals and intentions for that person in the future. Now, it's not just simply setting goals. The purpose of this video is to make sure that you are being mindful and flexible, because we want to leave space for growth. The person that you are right now in this very moment may not be the person that ends up in the space receiving the goal that you set. So we want to make sure we build in a little bit of flexibility to give us some wiggle room or a place to pivot if necessary and not feel bad about it, because it's super important. So you want to set your goals with flexibility and based on who you are now, and then set up a practice so that you can reevaluate them on a consistent basis. Let's get started. Let me give you a pro tip, as I always do. When setting goals for your future self, it's important to use the information you currently know while also remaining flexible to adjust those goals as needed in order to adapt to changes in unforeseen circumstances. That is your pro tip. Be a little bit flexible. I don't know if you've noticed, but this time I got a hat on because this is probably how you're going to see me if you continue to rock with me. Hat, chain, happy. So most people are familiar with the goal setting or planning acronym. It's called SMART, setting SMART goals. I think every organization in the world has some sort of SMART goals, and we are no different. So I'm going to briefly go over what the acronym SMART stands for before we move on. The S stands for specific. Make sure you know exactly what you want to achieve. The M stands for measurable, making sure that you can measure your progress and also determine if you're making progress along the way. The A stands for achievable. Make sure that they are realistic and something that you can actually be or accomplish. If you want to be a 7-foot tall basketball superstar, but you're only 4'9", it's going to be extremely difficult. So make sure that that goal is something within your realm of accomplishment. And I know that's kind of difficult because it's kind of a double-edged sword, because you're supposed to believe in anything and everything. So the caveat to that is to believe something that you truly believe that you can attain, not something out there so far-fetched and to where you have doubt. We don't want any doubt in regards to if you believe it's achievable. The R stands for relevant. How does that goal line up with your 6-month goal, with your 12-month goal, with your long-term goal? You can't have a 3-month goal of joining the NBA and a 12-month goal of the NFL and an 18-month goal of the NHL. We want your goals to be far and then step by step by step, all in line leading to the furthest goal. The T stands for time bound or time sensitive, meaning set a deadline. When do you want to accomplish this goal? Give yourself some wiggle room because we still want to give yourself some acknowledgement for how much you have accomplished, but we do kind of want to be hard pressed on our goals. If we say, hey, I want to have 5 pounds lost in 6 months, then in 6 months, it is extremely reasonable to have 5 pounds lost. We want to adjust for those things. One of the most impactful exercises that you can do that goes hand in hand with setting smart goals is visualization. I believe it was Kobe Bryant that said, visualization is like a rehearsal for success. It helps me align my thoughts, emotions, and actions so that I can perform at my best when it matters most. So even Kobe Bryant, the greatest basketball player of all time, says that visualization is important to accomplishing your goals. So let's go over some steps that you can do to start creating your own visualization practice. Number 1, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax your mind and body. Number 2, begin by visualizing who you've been in the past, starting with childhood and moving forward to the present. Reflect on the experiences, achievements, and challenges that have brought you to where you are today. Next, visualize who you are now. Consider your strengths, weaknesses, values, and passions. Think about the person you want to be, the things you want to achieve, and how you want to feel. Using this information, create a clear and vivid mental image of your future self. Imagine what it would be like to achieve your goals, to be living your best life, and to be the person you truly want to be. Engage all of your senses to make the visualization as vivid as possible. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel in this future reality? Once you have a clear image of your future self, begin setting specific and achievable goals that align with this specific vision. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable steps. Finally, believe that you can achieve your goals and become the person you visualized. Repeat this visualization practice regularly to keep your goals in mind and to stay motivated to achieve them. A good tip would be to add this to your daily morning practice. So thank you for joining us on the Me First Challenge. But more importantly, thank yourself. You did this for you. And if you got through it this far, that means you really want to make some changes for the positive in your life. So your next steps is going to be quite simple. If you've completed all 3 videos and you've read all 3 workbooks, then you will have noticed that on the last page of this one is a link to schedule a phone call with me. Please schedule your phone call as soon as possible so that I can get you on the phone and we can really break down some of these things and get you moving in the right direction. My goal is to help every single person that I come across moving in the right direction towards fulfilling themselves so that they can be strong enough to help others. Thank you for joining us on these 3 videos, and thank yourself. You did such an amazing job. Make sure you fill out that call for us, and I would love to talk to you. Take care, check your emails, and I can't wait to see you on all of our platforms.